Yuya and Thuya were among the most fascinating and influential non-royal figures of ancient Egypt. Although they were not pharaohs, their names, titles, and burial place reveal how powerful and respected they truly were. Their legacy is closely connected to the royal family of the 18th Dynasty, one of the most famous periods in Egyptian history. Yuya lived during the reign of Pharaoh Amenhotep III, around the 14th century BC. He held several high-ranking titles, including Father of the God, Master of the Horse, and Lieutenant Commander of Chariotry. These titles suggest that Yuya was not only close to the king, but also deeply involved in military and royal affairs. Thuya, his wife, was equally important. She held prestigious religious titles, such as Singer of Hathor and Chief of the Entertainers of Ammonius. These roles placed her at the heart of religious life in ancient Egypt, serving major gods and participating in sacred rituals. Her position shows that women could hold significant power and influence, especially within temple institutions. Together, Yuya and Thuya formed a powerful couple whose influence reached the royal palace itself. Their daughter, Queen Tiye, became the great royal wife of Amenhotep III. This marriage elevated Yuya and Thuya to an extraordinary status, making them the parents of one of the most powerful queens in Egyptian history. Queen Tiye was not a passive royal figure. She played an active role in politics, diplomacy, and religious life. Because of her, Yuya and Thuya became the grandparents of Pharaoh Akhenaten and the great-grandparents of Tutankhamun. This connection places them directly within the most famous royal lineage of ancient Egypt. One of the most remarkable aspects of Yuya and Thuya's story is their tomb. Their burial, known as Tomb KV46, was discovered in 1905 in the Valley of the Kings. This location was usually reserved for pharaohs and close members of the royal family, which clearly demonstrates the exceptional honor they received. When archaeologists opened the tomb, they found it largely intact. Inside were beautifully preserved coffins, furniture, jewelry, chariots, clothing, and everyday objects. The quality of these items rivaled those found in royal burials, highlighting the wealth and status of Yuya and Thuya. Yuya's mummy attracted special attention because of his unique facial features. His long face, prominent nose, and distinctive appearance led to many discussions among scholars. Some suggested foreign origins, while others argued he was fully Egyptian. Regardless of these debates, his preservation offers invaluable insight into mummification techniques of the New Kingdom. Thuya's mummy was also exceptionally well preserved. Her elegant burial equipment and refined coffin decoration reflect her religious importance and high social standing. Together, their mummies represent some of the best preserved non-royal remains ever discovered in Egypt. The artifacts found in their tomb are now displayed in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. These objects provide a rare and detailed look into elite life during the 18th Dynasty. From cosmetic tools to ceremonial furniture, every item tells a story about daily life, beliefs, and the journey to the afterlife. Yuya and Thuya's burial practices followed traditional Egyptian beliefs about death and rebirth. They were buried with items meant to serve them in the afterlife, as well as protective amulets and inscriptions to guide their souls. This reflects the deep religious mindset of ancient Egyptian society. Their story also challenges the idea that only kings mattered in ancient Egypt. Yuya and Thuya show that power could come from proximity to the throne, religious authority, and family connections. Their influence proves that non-royal individuals could shape history in meaningful ways. Today, Yuya and Thuya continue to fascinate historians, archaeologists, and visitors from around the world. Their artifacts stand as silent witnesses to a time when loyalty, service, and family ties could elevate individuals to near-royal status. Their legacy lives on not only through their burial and possessions, but also through the dynasty they helped shape. Without Yuya and Thuya, the story of Akhenaten, Queen Nefertiti, and Tutankhamun might have been very different. In the end, Yuya and Thuya represent a unique chapter in ancient Egyptian history. They were not kings or queens by birth, yet they earned immortality through influence, devotion, and legacy. Their presence in the Valley of the Kings is a reminder that greatness in ancient Egypt was not limited to the crown alone. And thousands of years later, their story still speaks to us from the heart of Egypt.